I am declaring summer 2025 Jello shot season. And welcome to the first episode, the lemon drop Jello shot. So we're gonna start by juicing our lemons, and if you wanna be extra like I am, I want to serve the Jello shot in the lemon. So I'm gonna cut it in half and get out the innards of the lemon and then juice that. You can also just juice the lemons and make the Jello shots in a pan, which is what I like to do with Jello shots, or you can use those little plastic cups. I just like using this method or the pan method because then you're not gonna have like plastic waste. Also, I have found that when I use the lemons, I'm still gonna have like a little bit left over of the Jello shot mixture. So I just pour that into a little pan and then it's like best of both worlds, right? Also, I know people are gonna be like particular. If you don't have fresh lemons, go ahead, use some bottled lemon juice. I'm not gonna judge. And I will say that doing it this way, it is a little more tedious. It makes for like a bigger wow presentation factor. You have to have a sharp knife and patience. I have one of those things. Run your knife along the pith, and then you're gonna put your fingers in it like this. Don't be gross. You just kind of push your thumbs down and it'll kind of pop right out. And there you have the empty peel and the fruit. And you have to be careful because you don't want to puncture through this or the Jello will run out. And I'm going to take a muffin pan and put our little lemon halves in them so that when we pour in the Jello, they are kind of sturdy and stay put. How fun is that? And now I'm going to take the fruit segments and get half a cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice and put it in this measuring cup, and then we're going to soften some gelatin in it. And now to our fresh lemon juice, we are going to add some gelatin. You do this so that the gelatin can bloom and dissolve easier when you add the rest of the liquid. And while the gelatin blooms, we're going to make a simple syrup. And simple syrups are a classic ingredient of a lemon drop, and it just keeps our Jello shot nice and sweet. And then this just goes on the stove until the sugar is dissolved. And now we'll pour it into the bloomed gelatin. See how that changed? It absorbed all that fresh lemon juice and kind of like started softening. So now we'll pour the syrup into our bloomed gelatin and it'll help dissolve the gelatin. The gelatin is now dissolved, so it's time for the best part. So I am using citrus vodka. You can use regular vodka. I just like that we're adding more citrus flavor. And then for even more citrus flavor, orange liqueur. You can use Cointreau or Grand Marnier. And I want my Jello shots to be smooth, so while I pour them into my little, I want to say husks, into my little lemon boats, I'm going to use a mesh strainer just to get any bits of any pulp or any undissolved gelatin bits that there might be, because sometimes you have a few little grains. How cute are those? And you can see I have them filled pretty much to the tippy top, and I still have some mixture left over. So all I'm gonna do is then pour this leftover into a small pan and then cut it into squares once it's set. It's gonna eat just as good as these, and then we're not wasting any of our lemon drop. So now these just get refrigerated until they're set. We want about 4 hours or so. Wish me luck getting to the fridge. If you're pouring your shots into a pan, you want to spray the pan so the shots come out easy. Okay, it's been a couple of hours and our Jello shots are set. So you can see how they boop, boop. And now it's time for the best part, slicing and serving. Cheers.